Hello, sports movie fans, and welcome to Locker Room Flicks Podcast. I am your host, Frank Sullivan, and with me is my co-host, Frank Darland. Frank, how are you today?
Good. Really good. Yeah. We went to, we went to Hollywood Studios today.
Oh, yeah? How
we
was
really
that?
didn't go to Hollywood Studios. We got into Hollywood Studios. We went on the Skyliners that go across to the hotels. And we just we just went to all the hotels today. We had lunch over there and everything. It was nice. We had a good time.
It's nice, too, because I'm sure you know, they decorate everything.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. We went to all the different hotels. They were all decorated a little differently, so it's pretty cool. We had a good day today. So we spent about 3 hours, but it was fun. We had a good time.
That's good. It's funny, we went for our honeymoon, because we went in November, like years ago. It was nice because it was early enough that I feel like we just missed the Halloween rush.
Yeah.
Because it was November. It was like the beginning of November, and it was right before like the Thanksgiving rush. So it was perfect time, and it was all it was pretty much decorated for Christmas too. So
yeah, is that when you talking about when you stayed at our place?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
I know, a long time ago, huh?
Yeah, that's a while ago. Yeah.
Here we are.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know how many years later.
It's been nice here. It's been in the 70s, so it's been nice.
It's cold. It's getting colder.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I hope you got your jacket packed.
Don't worry.
Trip up here.
I'll be warm enough. That's for sure. I'll be prepared this time. Supposed to be in the 30s the whole time we're there. So at night. So
really?
I
nice.
Be ready. Yeah, gotta be ready.
Yeah, it will be. As long as you get no snow. Hope you get a nice safe trip.
Yeah, I know. We'll be there 9 days.
Yeah.
I told you so.
Keep him busy. Because we're getting into this is our second our second holiday Christmas episode. Have you watched any more Christmas movies?
Oh yeah. I watched. Well, of course, I watched Love Actually. Of course, that was very good. I think I've seen parts of it, but I haven't. I never saw it before. It was an excellent movie. Really enjoyable.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in our next episode.
We watched The Grinch. We watched Die Hard. Just watched it last night.
That's nice.
Miracle on 34th Street, the original. We watched that.
Yeah. Did you watch it in black and white?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch it in black and white, right?
Yeah. And I told you, we already watched the other ones. It's a Wonderful Life and Christmas Vacation. We got some more we're going to watch. We're on Scrooge next, I think. So.
Scrooge with Bill Murray?
Yeah.
Never seen that one.
We watched Violent Night. That was funny.
Violent Night? Yeah. I heard that's
it's good.
One.
You'd enjoy it. It's pretty cool. The guy from Stranger Things.
Gotcha.
But,
yeah.
We're watching a lot of them this time. We really did.
I seem like you got a lot. We only have the last week. We like to squeeze in our favorites. Like we'll do like the Christmas Vacation, It's a Wonderful Life, The Grinch, Elf. As it gets closer,
we saw Elf. Yep, all the Santa Clauses we watched.
You've seen them all. Yeah. Have you been watching the Santa Claus series on Disney Plus?
It's done. Yeah.
It's done. Yeah, you like it?
Yes, did a good job.
It's good.
Did you see it?
It's funny how they do a lot of callbacks to like the original movie and stuff like that.
I like that.
It's very cool the way they're doing it.
It is. I enjoyed that. Yeah, nice ending too. So it was good.
Yeah, I like the ending too. We just watched Home Alone Part 1 tonight.
We'll probably catch a couple of those before we go. Blessed Maria's, I don't know what we're going to watch, so might watch some there too. So yeah,
we've been watching like the Bake Off stuff on like the Food Network.
Yeah, those
so they build the nice big Christmas scene, and then we're also watching the Great Light Fight.
I've already watched 5 episodes of that already.
The big displays. You see the one with the guy with the drone?
Yes.
The guy. How crazy
awesome.
Is that, huh?
These people are
crazy. What's funny is like I kind of like when they go into like a little bit of the programming, but I don't like it when it goes too crazy with like. Because then it's like, I kind of know. I like more like the old school type Christmas lights, but.
I like all the people that make their own stuff and stuff. I think that's incredible.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's more. It's crazy.
I just don't know how they do it. This is insane. Some of this stuff, I just don't get it.
It's a full-time job.
One lady glued the lights on the house that episode. I said, what, 8,000
Yeah.
of them? Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
That's a lot
crazy.
of dedication. But that's
I'm
their
going to show
lives.
you, because we have I have next week, I have all my holiday parties.
Right.
So Casey's got her faculty party tomorrow at J. Rue's.
Oh, nice.
So that should be fun. So I unfortunately it's I can't go. It's just for them. So
no, I understand.
So they'll go, and then I have next week. I have the company holiday party, so that'll be Tuesday, and then my department is doing a big potluck, so I'll have that Thursday.
Nice.
And then I have. I'll show you a picture later. I got They have an ugly sweater contest. So I made one.
Get out of here.
And what I did was, I got to show you my other one too, which I won last year. I made it so I got a nice big blue sweater, and I made the front of it like a snow globe. Okay. So what I did was I glued a snowman in the middle, and then a plastic bowl on top of it. And
serious?
What I did serious. And what I did was I got the little fake snow in there, and I rigged up on the inside of the sweater. I rigged up a thing of lights to go in the middle, and then I got a little air pump about this big.
Oh my god!
To move it in the. I gotta show you a video of it later on.
That is unbelievable.
It's cool.
Oh my god!
Well, glue guns, I tell you.
Guess how many parties we're going to?
0, huh? Are they doing anything for what is it? Where you were at the grocery store?
Yeah,
no,
they probably are doing a little thing, but it'll be during we won't be there. It'll be during like the day before or something. They'll have it. They usually got food and stuff there, but yeah, it's over, buddy. It's over.
I know.
The days are done.
They do it during work hours, so it's kind of nice. I was like,
it is nice.
I already told. I was like, needless to say, I will be doing nothing on Tuesday. So just fair warning, very little. But
what were you saying about the glue guns? The glue guns are
a hot glue gun is great to use for any kind of decorating because it's hard and it dries fast.
Dries fast. You're right.
Because I'm also doing a door decorating contest at work too.
Oh boy!
How I clean up. Last year I came home with like $100 in gift cards, so I was like, take it.
Wow!
Mm-hmm.
You're in it to win.
We'll see. I'll have to update you next week, and we'll I'll let you know what the result is. But
funny,
anyways,
man. I'm happy for you. That's cool. That's nice having a little interest like that.
It is. Right. No, it's fun. It
is.
So this is episode 2 of our holiday theme. You want to go ahead and
it is. Yeah. The movie we watched was Four Christmases. It was released on November 26, 2008.
Right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Opening weekend was $31 million. Gross was $164 million worldwide. Had a budget of $80 million. It's directed by Seth Gordon. Starring, now this is a long list, but we'll go through them and we'll go them real quick. Starring Vince Vaughn as Brad, Reese Witherspoon as Kate, Robert Duvall as Howard, Marilyn Steenburgen as Marilyn, Sissy Spacek as Paula, John Voight as Creighton, Jon Favreau as Denver, Tim McGraw as Dallas, and Kristen Chenoweth as Courtney. And there's other people we'll mention throughout the show. Mm-hmm. The simple synopsis: a couple struggles to visit all 4 of their divorced parents on Christmas. This did get an award, a BMI Film Music Award. The runtime was 1 hour, 28 minutes, another perfect time.
Perfect time, yep.
And where did we watch the movie? You watched it on Max?
Yes.
Is that where you watched it?
Yeah, uh-huh.
And I watched it on, I forgot what I did. I think it was, might have got on Prime or something. I'm not positive on this one.
Really?
Yeah, Prime or Netflix, yeah. I knew what it was, but I didn't write it down. So that's it, yeah. So
yeah.
The next thing we're going to do is our best part. This will be interesting. Frank's 5 fun facts. Tell us what you got for this one.
All right. So fact number 1, according to the reports, Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn hated each other during filming, though nobody knows why. I guess during production, a number of stories leaked to the press about tension on the set. The Daily News quoted spies who gossiped on how the stars' personalities clashed. I guess, for example, Vince just rolls in on the set looking like, he just came in from a night out, where Reese was more camera ready and just on it. I guess also Reese Witherspoon wasn't a big fan of the improvising or the ad-libbing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In that. So I guess they just...
Wow.
I guess the chemistry wasn't there.
Yeah.
I guess off screen or...
Yeah, but I looked into a little bit else for Vince Vaughn and that stuff, and I haven't heard anything about that. So I know in other movies. So I mean, maybe it's just a thing between those two. Yeah.
It's funny because we watched Fred Claus not too long ago,
right?
And I was reading the trivia up on Fred Claus, and I guess one of the Reese Witherspoon was one of the choices for somebody in that movie.
Oh, really?
So what I'm guessing is, because that came out before.
Yep.
So I'm guessing is I guess they liked her for the part, and I guess she wasn't available, so they picked her for the next Christmas Christmas movie he did. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I guess there was supposed to be a steamy sex scene or something. One of the ones, and I guess she refused to do it.
Yeah,
but for whatever reason, it's tough with those guys, with him and a lot of the. Trying to think who else, like Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen. Most of the majority of their lines are ad libs, so it's like,
yes, I know, you're right.
You're right. You learn the script, but it's like, well, okay, now he's going off. It's like it's got to be difficult to play off of.
Yeah, you're right, and some people are very good at it. So some.
But you got to go in. Yeah, no, you're right. You got to go in knowing that's right. Their style.
Exactly, I agree totally with you. You're right.
Yeah. Anyways, fact number 2: star and producer Vince Vaughn, actor and executive producer Peter Billingsley, and actor Jon Favreau are good friends in real life and have collaborated on several other projects together. All different kind of capacities, whether it's producer or actor.
Sure.
8 movies that the three are kind of involved in together. Do you want to?
That's pretty impressive. I know. Yeah.
And you know who I'm talking about, Peter Billingsley, right?
Yeah, he's from Christmas Story. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's all grown up now.
Those eyes, man.
The eyes
just pop.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to guess some of the movies? Do you know?
Well, he's in. I
guess there's a lot of them.
Well, he's in 4 Christmases.
Yeah.
He's at the counter. I know that. I mean, I don't know about it, directing or nothing. But what are they? Give me some more.
So I'm sure most of these you've probably seen. Term Life, which I've never seen. I think that's more of a newer movie. Swingers, Maid, Elf.
Yeah. Elf. That's right.
The Breakup.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yeah, I think I saw The Breakup. I think.
The Breakup was alright. It's kind of...
Yeah.
And then you have 4 Christmases and Couples Retreat.
Yeah, Couples Retreat, yeah.
And I think, too, why we don't think of it, because Peter Billingsley isn't really... He's not really the actor, really. He's more of the producer.
Yeah, right.
So you don't see... those two are kind of at the forefront,
Yes. Right, I agree, yep. He's done well for a child actor. Usually, they get lost in the shuffle, but he's done well. He's done well.
I enjoyed the. I think we might have mentioned. I enjoyed the new one that came out with the Christmas story. The follow-up.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
And they dug up some of the people that were on it.
That's what you have to do. I mean, if you're going to do a sequel or something,
you're right.
Do that, and that's what even in. Trying to think, the Santa Clauses. Do you know that they dug up a lot of people, and even too they ended the girl Judy. Do you remember from the first movie?
Yes, yeah, Judy.
You noticed she was in one of the scenes in that.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I know. That's what makes those movies. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sorry.
I know.
I agree totally.
All right. So fact number 3: the film started production during the 2007-2008 Writers Guild of America strike, which means there could be no there could be no changes made to the script during filming. This is a short little fact, but I thought it makes a big impact because...
Oh, wow. That's interesting. No, it makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, yeah. Wow.
That's it.
That's it. Wow.
You know, so what was there, was there.
Got it.
All right. So fact number 4. Seth Gordon inspired himself from his memories of his own family Christmases, where the mood was tense. There was a sister that would always be after him, and no one wanted to go get the grandmother to dinner. That was according to the director.
That's funny.
Down here, but basically, that's in a nutshell. He that's what he based it on, his own life experiences, and
that's pretty good.
We know, and I think we already mentioned it before. Is I kind of relate a lot to this movie because again, I've had 4 Christmases.
Yes, I get it.
I'm not as nutty, and I'm not going to do them all in one day, which I think was insane.
Yeah.
But
I know you mentioned that to me. That was a good. This is definitely in your ballpark for you.
Yeah. And then my last fact is more of on like a what if, a bunch of people who was considered. Yep. There's a lot of weird ones. Like I guess for the role of Dallas, which is his brother.
Right.
They considered like George Lopez, Faison Love, or Jordan Peele. Which doesn't really make sense because it's supposed to be his brothers.
Yeah, Tim McGraw plays it to a point.
But again, that's his boys,
I know it is. I know.
Dennis Hoffman, Robert De Niro, Jason Bateman were considered for the role as Howard.
Yeah, you could have done that.
I could see
done that.
I could see De Niro and Hoffman.
No, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Renee Zellweger was considered for the role of Paula.
Yeah, you could see that too.
And Cate Blanchett was considered for the role of Courtney. So I thought
they were pretty good. The first one I didn't agree with, but the other ones I think I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
But those were my 5 fun facts.
Hey, that was good. That was real good.
Try.
And let's face it now. We always do this. The characters in there, this is star-studded no matter which way you look at it, though.
Absolutely.
Really is. It's star-studded. You got, number one, you got...
I think it said if there's 4 actors and actresses that have won Academy Awards or something like that, right?
Yeah, Robert Duvall, Sissy Spacek, Mary Steenburgen, and John Voight. Yeah, those are guys. I mean, they're old here. They're older now, but I mean, they still are. They're good, man. It's a good cast in this, man. And we're not even counting the other side people that are in it that are excellent too. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is very well. I enjoyed this movie a lot. I love this movie. Maria's the one that told me about this years ago. You got to watch it. And I did, and I love it. Oh, I love Vince Vaughn. I'm a big Vince Vaughn lover. I love the guy.
He's got that like. I'm trying to think of it like that charisma. He's got a very likable personality. He does. I don't think he's made a bad movie because I'm sure he has, but a lot of his movies are done well. And I think even too when you have Jon Favreau associated with him.
Yep. I agree totally with you.
Who the hell thought he'd have Jon Favreau would have a career the way he did, where he started acting and he was a nobody as an actor.
He was a nobody. Yes, he was.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you look at some of his directing credits. And
I know.
I mean, forget all the Marvel stuff. And then he's got Star Wars under his belt.
Yeah, Boba Fett, Mandalorian. You forget he does those too, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's like, who would have thought he would have had all that?
No, I wouldn't have. And he's a good actor too. And he's buff in that. Him and McGraw are buffed out in that thing.
Yeah,
they're built in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tim McGraw's like a stick now, and Favreau's like 300 pounds.
Yeah, Tim McGraw fit that too. Yeah.
Oh, he did. Yeah, and you got to remember too, Robert Duvall. That's my days. He did The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, Godfather 2. He's older, but he's still a good actor, though. He's still a good actor. Yeah. So. He has one of the best lines in the whole movie where he goes, I don't mean to speak ill of your mother, but she's nothing but a common street whore. Her career, remember? She
Yeah,
quit
he's
her
like,
career. She went
he's
to the
like,
grocery store.
I'm losing my buzz over here. What a character.
But this movie never ends, though. The jump scene. I can go on and on and on. That's why I enjoyed it so much. There's so many parts. The pastor thing with the pastor. The game. Playing the game, which is, I think, is...
Oh, I know.
I could laugh all day with you with this one. It's consistent. Then they get in the car, and they talk a little bit. Then they go to the next place. You know what it's about. You've done that before.
And I guess, I know you're right. And I guess in me just thinking like in real life, for them to drive around, especially you hear L.A. with traffic.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
You'll be lucky if you hit 2 of those places in one day.
Oh, that's so funny. The scene at the airport. I mean, it's just endless. The way the show was made, it's endless. They're doing the sock monkeys and the... what were they, incubating kids or something? I don't know.
Yeah, they were making all these excuses. I think...
God.
Yeah, no, you're right. There's not a scene that doesn't hit the scene. The whole thing with the father and them... He's like the $10 spending cap, and he gives the kid a flashlight. I mean,
where'd you get an Xbox for $10? And remember they doing the dish on the satellite dish?
The satellite dish.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, I'll install it myself. And he's like, I'm a professional.
I don't want no perverted guy come and look at my underwear.
And again, a lot of the lines he delivered were all comedic, and he's not known for comedy.
No, very good.
Serious,
that's a good point. He's not. He's very few movies I've seen him in that he's comedy. He was good with those lines though. He really was. It's the airport scene. Pull the goalie. You pulled the goalie. You can't pull the goalie. Remember when they're looking through the photo book with the pictures of Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah, the lesbian tendencies, I guess.
Oh my god!
And how big she was, yeah.
And the whole thing about it was they didn't know each other, man. Didn't have a clue.
And that's the thing.
Isn't that weird?
She's talking. Remember they do the game, and she's like, well, number one, she's like, this is the thing I'm most afraid of. And she just like repeats herself. Like, first of all, I'm like, okay, you can give us like, hey, I have 8 legs or whatever. Occasionally,
I thought those
she just kept repeating it.
Yeah,
they were very bad clues. But again, it's like you should know these things. And I guess the most interesting thing about this movie is she kind of like turns on a dime really quick when she goes, when they get towards the end. And you start talking about having kids, and it's like she's like, okay, now I may want them, and it's almost like they both were in agreement of like, hey, we don't want to get married, we don't want to have kids.
Yeah, they were. They were doing. What's that? What they were doing? They were doing that thing they were doing. They were dancing. Remember, they told
dancing. Yeah,
we don't want kids. They agreed on it totally. You're right. I agree with you. Yeah.
And then she kind of just. Like almost like flips the script on him.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Over which let's be honest, the holiday scenes weren't that really great of a. I mean, it was pretty chaotic with their families, right? I mean, she just kind of flips it out of nowhere and expects him to kind of like, just change his mind,
Even about his name thing, remember? He was Orlando, but they call me Brad. That's my name is Brad. She didn't even know his name.
No. He's like, you don't say my name used to be Orlando. My name's Brad. Right?
Well, look how it starts out the movie too. Not to go backwards, but it starts out when I first saw it. I said, "What the hell's going on here? This is interesting." I didn't know I didn't think they knew each other.
Yeah,
at the beginning when they're in the
they were doing like just like some role play or whatever.
Oh, that was funny, and they had been doing that, I guess, forever. Oh, I liked her. Yeah,
I guess
she was really hot. Yeah, but they didn't know each other at all. That's messed up. But you don't know that, though. You don't know that.
No, you're right. If you're watching the movie, you don't know.
Yeah, you have no clue.
Yeah.
No.
Excuse me. Let me see here. What else do I got?
How about when they're wrestling the poor guy?
Oh, I know.
Floor, ripping him apart, and the kids are jumping on him. The poor.
He tells them like, listen. He's like, you got to respect my boundaries. This is how it's going to be.
Okay.
And they totally don't listen to a word they say, and they end up taking him out.
They beat him up, man. That's crazy. Oh my God.
No, that's a great scene. Again, another great line is you can't spell families
without lies.
Without lies. How funny is that? Huh?
Did you like that when he's talking to the guys there?
Yeah. I
got 12 pickups.
Yeah, I know. Can't spell it without lies. That's right.
Yeah. You know how it is Christmas. Christmas is not always... I'm going to do this on the air here, but...
I know. It's kind of like you can't wait to spend time with your family, but you can't wait to go home.
I'm looking forward to going there. No, it's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to seeing Chloe, see you guys with your baby and all that stuff. And but it's like you said, it's a long process. It's a long thing. I just want to go there, enjoy that night, and the next day, and eventually get on the plane and go home. But it'll be fun. But for them, they don't have to do anything. We have to fly to go there and do all that stuff. But that's it. But it's not. It's a lot more. It's a lot of work. Don't forget. We got to go there. We got to cook. We do all that stuff, and it's a lot of work. So
I know.
But it should be fun. We should have a good time. I'm looking forward to seeing Chloe and Stella and all that. Should be fun.
I know.
Yeah. So basically,
absolutely.
I'm going for all the kids. So forget about you
guys. Oh, I know.
I
know. The grandkids. Yeah, we don't care about the kids. You've had enough of you guys.
The Pastor Phil, that was funny. The
whole church scene was hysterical, man. I tell you.
She took a beating in that one there. That was a tough one for her.
He's an unfit mother. Give me the child. How funny is that? He's repeating. I still can't. It's red leather, yellow leather. I still have trouble saying that. When he's doing like the tongue twisters, like to get his. It's red leather.
Leather, yellow leather.
Yellow leather. Yeah, say that. Red leather, yellow leather. Like, say it.
Red leather, yellow leather. Yeah, it is tough. Yeah.
It's tough to say.
I got to get ready. I got to get my lines here, remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. He's like, luckily I memorized yours too.
I memorized.
So I know.
Make her feel a little worse than she already did.
I know. Every time they had the projectile vomit was funny, and he starts dry heaving.
Oh, but the game they played, and Favreau and his wife, they kicked butt.
Oh, I know.
Screensaver. John Grisham. They got all 7. How many was that? 7.
and the fact of his best friend is dating his mom, it's like,
oh my God.
He's like, let me get your gas. Here you go. He's like, I actually make more than you, but sure.
It's a one-liner movie. It's got tons of one-liners. It's hysterical. Everybody in it was good. I love Kristen Chenoweth. She's a hot little.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, she's in a lot of stuff.
She can sing, I think too. I think she's done some Broadway.
Has she really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh wow.
I remember. I don't know if you watched the show Glee. She was on a bunch of those episodes too.
Oh, okay. I've heard of it. Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, she could sing. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And John Voight, he's been in Anaconda, Midnight Cowboy, Deliverance. He's been in everything. I mean, he's been around forever. He's a hell of an actor.
Yeah, I mean, we really didn't talk about him yet.
He's unbelievable.
That was a nice little scene with him, and at the end, when he can sense there's something wrong.
I like that. You're right. It was, yeah.
And he just kind of comforts her, and it's just
it's
crazy too because you almost wish you saw more of them, but it's like where are you gonna find all the time with all these stars?
I know.
I mean, Robert not De Niro, Duvall.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of screen time. And he
really did.
He ends up coming back.
Yeah, he goes back.
Brad ends up going back to see him, and which is funny because he asked his father for advice, and I think that's kind of at the end where Brad realizes if he doesn't kind of change his way of thinking, which I never really I didn't think about until then, is like he's going to end up like him.
I agree
alone,
totally.
Sitting out there.
Yep. Oh, I agree totally with you. I agree totally. You're right. He's going to end up just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So John Voight, that was probably one scene he had to do. That was it, right? He did
that
was
it.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah. So.
I imagine the budget had to go for most of just all of them.
80 mil.
For that.
Yeah.
80 mil, right?
Yeah, you got a lot of Oscar winners there. I don't think Tim McGraw and Favreau got too much money there.
Oh, I know. Not at that time, no. Because this came out, what, 2008? 2008 or 2007? Yeah, so they were still...
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. And we brushed over Mary Stern.
Oh, I know.
Sternberger, too. She's
Steenburgen, yeah. She won her Academy Award for Melvin and Howard back in 1980. So
I didn't even see that movie.
Yeah, I never did either, but I know she won it in there. But that was 28. Yeah, it was 28 years ago from this one. So she must have been really young in that. So wow. But it was an excellent cast. You can't beat the cast in this. Cast is really well. I know they got very limited screen time, but it was really good.
Oh yeah, I know you got to share the spotlight, right?
I guess the one thing I did read here, which was interesting, Howard's house was built from scratch. I don't want to get too much into this, but Howard's house was built from scratch in the Shadow Hills area of Southern California with a reinforced roof. Listen to this: that could stand the weight of the cast and the camera crew.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
They must have been up there. Some of the crew were unaware of this and were surprised when they went into the house to find it completely empty. Something of which Seth Gordon is very proud. So there's nothing inside the house. It's an empty house. They just built the house itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to do that scene, I guess. I don't know.
That's funny because it's like I guess because you could show it from different angles too, like if you really wanted to. But no,
could.
I mean,
yeah,
he almost falls off the damn house.
All right. Well,
was there anything you didn't like about the movie? Is there anything I'm trying to think of just? Because it seems like we pretty much touched just about everything in it. And
no, I thought the time was perfect. An hour and a half, whatever it was. No, I love the movie. There's some sad parts in it. There's some, but I mean, besides that, I think there's a little bit of everything. Like you said, the father part was really nice. It was really nice in the end of the movie. It stops,
little hard at the end.
Yep, it stops the whole movie, and it's nice. It puts it right in perspective. And then when they change their tune, and of course we forget the last part of the last scene, which are in the hospital, and they got the 1 millionth baby, the first baby born, right? The new year. Yeah. Right back to day one again on video and the TV.
I know.
I loved the whole movie. I really did. I enjoy it. I think IMDb did a bad score on this. That's
absolutely. So we'll get into the ratings then. So I mean, it gave him a 5.7, which is the same score Jingle All the Way got.
Yeah, they're both disgraces. Number one, that's ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe they don't like these people. I don't know. I don't get it.
I guess I'll go. You want to go first, or you want me? Because I know you picked this.
No, well, I'll go. Yeah, okay. The cast was excellent. The time was good. It was a good Christmas movie. I liked every part of it. It kept you going the whole movie. Nothing stopped. Had all kinds of sadness and goodness and fun and laughs and all that stuff. I'm going to go. It was a 5.7. I'm going to go an easy 8 on this. I'm going to go an 8. There's so many other movies, so I don't want to put it like It's a Wonderful Life or that kind of stuff. But it should have at least 2.5 more than this. So I'm going to say 8 easy. That's my opinion.
An 8, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's a good thing. A good thing. And again, you can't. It's hard to compare this movie with like with It's a Wonderful Life, or let's say even like Miracle on 34th Street, because they both of those movies are they have a lot of heart and they're different.
It's a different movie, yeah.
I gotta go closer. It's like I don't want to go score it too high, but I ultimately I feel like if I don't watch this movie around the Christmas time, I'll be bummed out. You know what I mean?
I'd watch it every time it's on TV. Even not
You're right. I'm gonna go 8.5, just a little bit higher. It might be
that's fine.
a little too high, but again, the cast, everyone is cast perfect.
Yeah, they are definitely.
And again, it's from start to finish. It just hits.
Oh yeah,
and
no
I think
doubt
it's got a decent message where it's just our families drive us nuts.
Yes, they do.
It's the holidays, right?
That's the holidays, exactly right. You're right. I agree.
Can't spell families without lies.
Why?
I keep saying that.
That's good. It's funny, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the guys are standing there looking, going, "You're right." All right.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
All right.
Well, want to jump right into it here? We'll go to the
it sounds good. Did you want to? You gonna start a new recording, or do you want to just do just one shot?
No,
I think you should separate it. Separate it. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the ball game, and until our next episode, we're gonna do Love Actually. We'll see y'all later.